Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks again for stopping by. Thanks for watching. This week's Lessons in Leadership is the 8 bad habits to stop right now to become a true leader. 8 bad habits, yes. And a lot of these habits, real simple, but we fall into them and we don't know how to get out of them, or we're not realizing that they're bad habits. And what happens is, well, we find ourselves not where we want to be. So it's time to make some changes. And folks, remember, 21 days makes a habit, 90 days makes a lifestyle. So it's more than just creating that habit. It's about making the lifestyle. So let's dive right in. Number 1, and I think this is the big one. We've all been guilty of this. I know I've been guilty of this. Stop spending more than you make. That's right. Stop spending more than you make. Save some money. First thing you do is pay yourself. And by paying yourself, you save it. Then pay your bills. And then what's left over, there you go. And if you're still living at home with mom and dad, you know what? Why don't you slip them a couple of bucks first? Take care of mom and dad. So think about that. So again, number 1, stop spending more than you make. Number 2, stop hanging out with losers. Because if you hang out with 5 losers, guess what? You're going to be the 6th one. You're going to be the 6th loser. And that's just the way it is. You're a product of who you hang out with. You hang out with people that are motivated and thinking forward and wanting to expand and grow businesses, start businesses. Guess what? You're in the right place. But if you're hanging around people that are always complaining, whining, bitching, moaning, guess what? You're just going to be one of those people. So stop hanging out with losers. Number 3, stop partying more than you hustle. You know, partying is good, especially when you're young. You want to do that. You want to let off some steam. You're still young. Things are changing in your life. And, you know, sometimes the only way to cope is to party. But you know what? You can't do it every week. You can't do it every night. And trust me, I know. Why? Because in my very late teens and very early 20s, I was in West Berlin, Germany. So trust me, I know about partying. I would go in to the clubs when it was light out, and I would come out when the light came, when it was light out. And I'm talking, it was dark in between. So what I'm getting at is I understand about partying. And when you're young, trust me, this guy knows what he's talking about. I've been there. I've done that. I have the shirt. I think I lost the shirt. That's not the point. The point is to stop partying more than you hustle. You've got to put in the work. So get out there. Oh yeah, number 4. I love this one because again, I used to be this way and now it's like that's enough. And at some point you realize that's enough. But stop making excuses. Number 4, stop making excuses. You keep making those excuses and guess what? People are just going to get tired of you. And no one's going to listen to you. No one's going to pay attention. Number 5. So when you stop making excuses, you also need to stop number 5 because you're probably doing both. Stop being the victim. You are responsible for yourself. You are responsible for what happens to you. You get scammed, guess what? You get scammed. It's just the way it is. Somebody doesn't like you, well, they don't like you. That's not your problem. You don't have to be the victim. Well, boo-hoo, this happened to be your boo-hoo. Well, guess what? It happened all over the world. It's something that I tell people. Everything that's happening to you right now, everything that's happening to everyone right now, everyone has already happened once before. So this is not a new thing. This has already happened. You broke up with that girl, that girl you've had your eye on since the 2nd grade, and you broke up. Guess what? People have broken up before. You lost that job. Hell, I've lost a job. You know, again, stop being the victim. Take control. Take responsibility for yourself. Stop acting like the world owes you. Oh my, yes, this is a big one. Stop acting like the world owes you. It owes you nothing. You owe to the world because you're here breathing its oxygen. What are you giving back? What are you doing to make your way through the world? No one's going to come knocking at your door and say, here's a check for $1 million because you're you. No, get off your ass, start doing something, and stop acting like the world owes you. Number 7, stop flexing to impress others. You know, you want to do the big flex to impress others? Open a book. Read a book. Get some knowledge. Yeah, don't worry about the Lamborghinis. Those will come later when you can afford to pay cash for them. Not on credit, on cash. So stop flexing to impress others. You want to impress anybody? Read a book. And then read another book. And so on and so on. Start learning. That's how it impresses people. Because when you can have an intelligent, informed, well-structured conversation, guess what? The world's your oyster. You are unstoppable. That's the ultimate flex. Otherwise, don't worry about the bling. Don't worry about the rings. Don't worry about the car. You know what? Cars break down. But what's up in here, no one can ever take away from you. So stop flexing to impress others. Number 8, I'm guilty of this. Stop neglecting your own health and success. You know what? Success comes, success goes. Your health comes, you're given health, you're born with it, and then it's up to you to take care of it. So stop neglecting your own health and success. You have got to pay attention to it 100% every day, nonstop, 24/7, because just as quickly as you've got it, it gets taken away, and that's the cold, hard truth. So let's recap the 8 bad habits to stop right now and become a true leader. 1, stop spending more than you make. 2, stop hanging out with losers. Don't be loser number 6. 3, stop partying more than you hustle, and trust me, I'm telling you, I used to party and I know what I'm talking about. Stop making excuses. Stop being the victim. Those two go hand in hand. Stop acting like the world owes you. It owes you nothing. You owe it. Stop flexing to impress others, because again, they don't care that you're wearing a Rolex. They don't care what you're driving. You know, they really don't. And especially if they don't contribute to your funds to buy that vehicle or buy that watch or buy that Rolex or whatever. No, stop flexing to impress others. And number 8, stop neglecting your own health and success, because again, just as quickly as you got it, it can go away. So stop. Pay attention to everything. Folks, I'm Dave Guerra. This has been Lessons in Leadership, and this has been the 8 bad habits to stop right now to become a true leader. Until next week, take care.